Jihad Death Prophet, I'd say similar. Now, thoughts about this Elder Titan? We have not seen the GH eat as much as a lot of the other fours. Do you like it here?
Yeah, it was picked into the Oracle. So that can be a little bit annoying, but I always think lane pressure when I see this hero. Yeah, yeah, of course, because of the idea of just like saving people from the delayed stuns. It's like versus Kunk or whatever, same idea. But lane pressure is always good with this hero, right? If you can get yourself a good matchup. I'm assuming he does not want to be anywhere near this Monkey King's lane, though. That does not seem like a very fun time.
Monkey King also an interesting choice. Always curious about the item build. Will it be the Aghanims trend? Let's have this discussion again, buddy. What do you think? Call it now.
Will it be the Aghanims this game?
First item. That's what I'm talking about. I think
like Treads Ags or whatever.
Yeah, Treads Ags. Is that the build? That's. He's just blended in as a tree here, by the way. This is pretty incognito.
Yes, yeah.
Nothing sus going on here. Oh, now the banana. Yeah.
That one sticks out a little bit more.
The battle begins.
I kind of think not eggs first. I feel like there's just too much fighting. I mean, maybe he'll get away with it, but I don't know if he'll be able to.
It's a good question.
To me, it seems like they want to defend these tier 1 towers, and just every little bit feels like it'll help. But at the same time, I also agree that Monkey King kind of just has garbage item builds right now. Yeah. So I don't really have a much better option other than like drums into, and I don't want to go for like diffusal or echo or anything because it's just gonna slow you down too.
Like Shadow Blade, I guess, could be situational, but now that Silver Edge has an echo component, it just doesn't feel that good.
The pacing is just a little bit tough, right?
Yeah, and from the off lane too, might not be able to expect the optimal farm conditions.
All right, so
to factor in.
We talk about the dispel for like the the saving dispel, and obviously the dispel on the Astral Spirit buff ever since that got changed. And so like, what does GH really get to do here?
Not much. I don't know. This looks like a really tough matchup. I mean, he can kind of do these little trades. You can still play around the spirit this way.
They both.
Okay. I
love how Insania is killing his courier while also losing his own, though.
It's like that tunnel vision of, oh, guys, I got his courier, as yours is running in the same course of danger. I don't know. I've been there. There's something about just everybody having a courier, it being a low cooldown death. It doesn't feel like it's worth the bandwidth to process. I don't know. I got nothing, bud.
So level 1 Fortune's End is a 15-second cooldown. Spirit is 23 at its lowest is a 17-second cooldown. It has a lower mana cost, but the Oracle will happily just like fairy stuff out. So I don't really see a window where GH gets to ever actually use the Spirit damage.
Yeah, it's gone immediately there. Sania's on it. It's a comfort pick and a counter pick. So maybe GH can just rely on stacking. I mean, isn't that one of the other benefits of the Spirit that, Elder Titan's a good stacker? So,
I mean, there's definitely the mid-game fights he'll still get to do his stuff. That I'm not as concerned about,
Yeah. Their 5-man's still great. It's just this first, 10, 15-minute window is not amazing. Also, mid lane, we should talk about this here. The Prophet went mid to match up against this Arc Warden.
Yeah, they're just doing their thing. He can't really do anything versus the Treants. The Treants are very good versus Arc Warden, right? You think about all the different benefits they have versus the Arc Warden's annoying stuff, like the Flux and the Spark Wraith and everything. So it just kind of answers a lot of the problems.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mind Control's okay with it. He gets a little more space, gets all that farm mid. Winning the matchup right now.
More importantly, I think it like DP just needs 6 if she has someone else who's really strong. That's why the offlane DP works in the first place, right? Like mid DP, sure, she gets levels and gold and XP, and she's like level 8 or 9 forcing a tower, and she can be the forefront. But if she's just level 6 and MC TP's in, and he's like level 8 or whatever and has a lot of items, then he can be that little bit of a buffer with himself and the Treants to really create a good opportunity on the early game pushes.
But check this play from Nigma, buddy. Kuro comes bottom, realizing that he could do a little more in this lane. Well, pops the stun onto Koikfa.
Yeah, Koikfa tried to dodge the snake with the mischief, but he just missed it.
So still not an easy lane, right? Insania down here has a lot of sustain, soon to hit that level 3 break point we're always talking about.
I kind of wonder if they'll swap. But GH's TP is back up already, so it doesn't really work. Because he TP'd home to heal and then just ran top, so.
And how's Boxy doing up here? Playing the Bloodseeker safe lane. I get Tiny, both comfort picks.
Yeah, they went for the Bloodseeker again, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, he's a guaranteed lane win. That's obviously one of his big strengths right now.
Yeah, well, and it's also an adaptation because they've switched it up. It was the Boxy Invoker last game,
Sure.
Koikva Bloodseeker, so it is a little different.
Oh, nice job, Tiger. Man, I did not think he was going to stay in that without the toss back. But he kept it static for the bonus damage and gets the first blood on Tiny. Excellent hero to get first blood on.
MC gets that 4-minute rune, double damage. Pretty expected against the Nature's Prophet, like you said. Answers the Arc Warden's threats for the most part, so the alien will get no
Taiga
to start.
He lurked. Now he's just running from the mid.
Cool. MC, yeah, he's in deep here. Insania TPs, and now this 3-on-1, it's going to be a bit much. They get a freebie there. Taiga taking credit.
And Weehaw can't punish Boxy because he's a Bloodseeker, and they can't really punish Koikva either. So kind of independent cores on the side there. Curl will get the bounty down the bottom lane, though, so it's going to be 3 for 1 going the way of Nigma, so a nice bonus for them.
Yep. Miracle sustains against Koikva. Taking a lot of pressure from this Monkey King, but one of the better heroes.
Insania, though.
Now up top, it's Insania. Top, I mean, in the lane here. Mind Control on his way back. Might still fall to the Quakester. There's that Boundless Strike. Still pretty beefy. Needs a little more. Not going to get it. Instead, there's a stun the other way. There's the Sprout. Still slows him down. Some body blocks with the Ents, and the Quakester's dead.
Thought he had it when he got the dodge on the snake again. I noticed that's twice now where he's dodged the snake, but you still lose the raindrop charge, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, weird how that works. I guess Raindrop's not calibrated around this random extra skill that is unique to Monkey King known as Mischief.
Wow, how dare they?
Radiant structures.
I can't believe how long it was allowed to be so broken.
Yeah, Mischief is just a weird exception. Like Willow, I feel like we've all given a pass at this point. She's got 2 ultimates. It makes the hero. She needs it, whatever. Feels calibrated, right? Mischief just still seems odd. Like, okay, cool.
Jumps down though onto Miracle, just driving back with Insania coming through, but it looks like they don't think it's quite enough damage.
Could be a little scary. But Koikva still finds the kill. Mind Control's here, going to try to clean things up. There's a great Wrath of Nature that flew through before this fight up top.
Oh, do you know how much that Wrath of Nature did to Monkey, by the way?
Please hit me with the numbers.
486 damage. It's just your standard level 6 ultimate, guys.
Level 6, 6 minutes in. So what is that, like a final hit or something on this thing?
It must have been close.
Max damage.
Oh yeah, that's one of the last 2, but that's brutal.
It's just perfect MC. You're in mid lane, you cast this global spell starting at top lane, then you TP bottom to right click them while they're getting crushed by the global chaos. It's
You see Taiga here? Look how sneaky he's being.
What's this devil up to? You get a ward down? Okay.
He's scouting the stacks here. No, he doesn't have a ward.
Oh yeah, they do. Look, plateau, baby.
Oh no, I mean like on him. I thought you meant like place another one. Sorry, like to block or whatever. But yeah, no, they're just gonna keep an eye on it.
That's good. I mean, Miracle, Dusa, they of course it's liquid. They know
he wants to come leech that XP, I think. Get over there, bud.
They can't invade and try to do anything to take this, but start getting closer to level 5. It looks like. Okay, leeches a little bit.
And they're pinging
Already
him.
Split.
Oh, actually, that was
ways, though across Nigma heroes.
Yeah, that was Boxy pinging. Oh damn! GH found their ward. I thought maybe they were trying to sell it by blood raiding the camp after, but Boxy will return to the lane and it's pushing in where Weehaw's just gonna capture the tower. But MC actually threads a TP in behind with GH coming.
Boxy goes to the TP and not gonna make it. GH has the sleep. Tough TP against the Elder Titan. Got a pretty good window there.
Yeah,
go stomp off.
I'm not sure why'd he go for that when he Quelling Blade. I guess he just didn't think he could get away. Thought the body blocks would be too much, too slow. I guess he'd just get run down by the spirit anyway if he knew the ET was there, so he was just hoping to beat out the sleep. But this is the speed that we were very worried about. Liquid coming off a very rough match versus Secret. It cannot feel good jumping right back into another game that looks eerily similar because they also have a potentially very fast, quick draft that's going to take your towers a little earlier than you'd like.
They need to try to make something happen to buy time so this doesn't turn into like an Arc Warden Alchemist kind of game where you've got this one guy that's the vacuum cleaner on your limited part of the map. Up top now, Taiga hit it on, but saved so far by Insania. Only level 4, no false promise for the full reset, but DP, no ulti either. Some stick charges, mind control. On the hunt is now Monkey King comes in. It's a 4-on-2. Reinforcements coming now from Kuro, but this is still going to be Liquid's fight, I think. They lose Insania first, but now mind control goes down, and we also going to fall inside of the tree line. Another tick gets picked off. Those infused raindrops. Now Kuro.
They've got vision on the obs too, so they see him with the jump down.
Oh, there it is. Monkey King looking for the spring. Blood right as well, and that should be a dead Vengeful Spirit. No Boundless Strike, but the toss. See you later, Venge. Big stuff for Liquid. And there you go. That's exactly what they needed.
That's what we talked about them needing last time, was like actual punish when they take towers like that and then try and push right after, because that's something they just could not do in the previous match versus Secret. Now they're actually going to find it because of the high mobility they have on the Monkey King and the Bloodseeker. And Insania going to need some mobility here, though.
Well, he's got some friends. Maybe it was a great bait, Trent. Mind control in deep. And one place you don't want to be against the Arc Warden is alone in the jungle with nothing else around. Now, I don't know if you know this, Trent, but Flux is a really weird spell. I fear many people watching don't understand how it works. It doesn't do anything if somebody is near you. But if you're by yourself, oh, buddy, it does everything. You're slow. You're taking damage. It's pretty unfun. And two of them. 2 Fluxes, but.
Oh. My goodness, because there's 2 Arc Wardens, perhaps?
Uh-huh.
That's some wild stuff, man.
Stack. So you can have 2 Fluxes on you at once, and at level 4, that's a 50% movement speed. So, yeah, there's no running from the Arc Warden when you're alone like that.
We got double level 5 supports coming through, but it's 2 supports that don't rely on their 6 for the aggression. And TP's coming out. They want to get a second kill right on the MC and kind of end his game, I think.
That would be big. He is trying to rush Orchid, and this could still be punished.
Now, they know the supports were smoked because he sentryed their obs and Bloodseeker didn't have a sentry. That's why Crow's playing so far back here.
They can find the opening. Boxy's starting to move in down bottom. Does have that rupture available. Cuts through the trees. Mind control. I think he's getting out of this one. Rupture comes out, as does the silence.
Oh, man, this was... nice.
Okay, nice toss. That'll ensure some damage as Taiga does trade his life for it, though. Big reaction out of Nigma. Insania, false promise. Probably not going to waste it here, and he won't. This goes the other way to ensure survival on the Boxy, and they trade a 1 for 2, but 2 supports for that mid profit.
And a lot of TPs. I call it pretty even in the end. It looks like Box going for a double stack here. Does the blood right on the top camp and then pulls down on the ancients. Ooh, he's been practicing, I see, Boxy. Nice, nice. Good timing.
Man. Right. I like that.
They gotta have practice sessions in the game lobbies or something. The numbers these guys are pumping out. I think last game they had 19 stacks to Secret's 8 or something.
Is that how Liquid warms up? They just get into the practice lobby and start stacking up the jungle? So,
yeah. They have little montages to it too.
That would be pretty dank, actually. That's the kind of content we need in Dota for the pubs.
Yeah, instead Team Liquid just hire Tsunami to do stuff. Like, what are they even doing? I don't understand. Quakevo looking to push out that top lane. Actually, waiting to see if someone else wants to push out that top lane to be more accurate.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Classic stuff, though, on the Deucer. I feel like we haven't really talked about Miracle too much, but he's just going for a Manta, Dragon Lance, MKB, good mix of stats and damage, farming up a Storm. Outpacing the Arc Wardens so far. Arc did go Midas first, but hasn't really kicked in completely yet. That level 1 Tempest double is still pretty rough.
I think we can say the defense up top, though, and in the plays down bottom is we will lose Boxy. After getting his Atos, he can't really find a play, unfortunately. But things looking at it good enough for Liquid that the Ags is the way to go for Quakevo. It's not like they've lost like 3 tier 1s by now, right? You know, you're still holding the mid tier 1, obviously the most important one. So keeping
it's a great item.
Some map control, and yeah, the Ags just does a lot in the game right now.
So there you go. Atos and Ags, just sticking with the classics here. Nigma, they're moving into enemy territory. They stack the Dire Ancients here, or well, sorry, they find the stack, I meant to say. And now thinking about killing it.
Thinking about maybe stacking it. You might have been right, to be honest.
Almost, that was close. But no, Kuro lets it go.
Monkey King kind of feels like Wind Ranger these days, man. Like the item syndrome, like one more item every time. Yep. I think that's why it just feels like no other item is good. Like there's just specific items that work. There's some that don't, and those are just the ones you want.
Even now, I mean, what do you do next? Is it just BKB Basher, Taiga up top, get caught out? You know, like, and even this game, BKB against DP and Medusa, it feels pretty bad, but
the hero just has amazing skills, so I get why you still want to pick him. Like he's really good laning matchups, and he is one of the longest reaching initiators when it comes to like, you know, scaling cores outside of the spirits.
Maybe you just go like Abyssal AC after the eggs. Weehaw mid pops the ult. Now they go in onto Boxy. Of course, there is a save maybe available. No, the swap. The Oracle was silenced, couldn't get off the false promise, so that'll be Boxy down first. But now the escape, maybe a rehash here, or a regoose rather, from Nigma. They get Taiga, and the Tempest double will also get popped. So 2.5 heroes dead.
Uh-oh, shades of previous game. Gotta get those items online. Quick's gonna rush into this Aghanims. I mean, again, as you're kind of saying, it's not really gonna change that much instantly, but it's the stepping stones towards having some way to contest the side of Nigma. I'm sure they know the next exorcism is going directly into the Roche pit, and that's only a minute away.
This is a scary time, though. On the cusp of some big break points. Mind Control now has the Orchid. That's certainly scary. Manta style on Dusa, so she's powering up. And DP not far away from the Blink. 500 gold, and she'll have a lot more catch. Also,
actually moving in down bottom with a swap play. Swapping to sleep.
There it is. Look at this setup. Now, can they actually follow it up? Mischief not quite there, and the stun connects to a kill. Beautifully done.
That's a ganking Venge Medusa ET. That's not what you expect.
No, but that's the thing. When Deuce's farmed like this, she can do it. Now Mind Control, he'll get tossed back. They've got that combo. Beautiful there. Taiga does have to pay with his life, but they get a big kill on a core. Now Miracle charging in, does have a Stone Gaze, but rooted up, barely sidesteps the silence.
Great play.
Now trying to get in onto Mickey. They found the real Warden, and they want to seize the moment. They're going to walk into the bubble. Does get saved by Insania. Potential, nope, he's out. No interrupt. Arc Warden's gonna live, and now how far are they gonna dive? Boxy, he's low, finished off by a Crypt Swarm, but Weehaw stuck on the high ground. He might not have a retreat plan. Yes,
oh, Kuro!
It's Kuro. He's got the first class ticket. The train going home. He'll be the sacrificial lamb that pays his life to keep his carry alive.
Taiga got him in the back line, though.
Oh, he did. He still got the kill. Oh, no.
Yeah, he fell to the other 3 heroes, but at least he cleaned something up. But still, I mean, you're losing a lot on the side of Liquid. Like, maybe you get the gold wins in that engagement, but you're going back to these cores all farming.
I mean, it's something. The fact that the Arc Warden lived there is big. BOT's now up on Mickey. I think this is the moment also where Arc Warden starts to power up a bit, Trent. He can really start to split push. The double kind of feels like a hero now instead of just this assistant you got on the side.
Yeah, you can maybe go for like a smoke play or something where then the clone bosses in and actually does a lot of damage. The fact they also force another engagement does draw the next Roche later, because they're probably going to want exorcism for it, or at least they want to have all these options available when they go in.
Right.
They don't really have anything available to significantly speed up Roche outside of the Venge.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she does have the full medallion, though, so to be fair, they don't really need much more. But the Dire are also thinking the same thing. Liquid scanning the Roche pit. They don't find anything. That's not going to force their hands into a aggressive maneuver towards the Roche.
Drums out on the Elder Titan. So with the medallion.
What ended up happening through all that is that they killed MC using the rupture toss combo. But then once they saw that inside Nigma, that's why they dove in so deep with Miracle and Weehaw, because they're pretty sure that Miracle only dies to that combo right now, and I think they're correct. Is now Koikfa chased down, has Insania here, he's holding it.
Lucky King's in big trouble though. They get off a good
silence.
Death Prophet. Still no ult.
Oh my
They
gosh.
save him. Koikfa, Mischief into the false promise. It's mind control that goes down. We as well. 2 dead on Nigma. Double might even survive as now they're looking to focus their efforts on
I can't believe this.
This Dusa doesn't have Stone Gaze. She's out of mana. Does get a big boost there, but still, can she make this stand? The raid boss, the Gorgon, she's actually doing it. The buybacks now from mind control. They're going to turn onto the Warden. Nigma, they not only survive, but they overwhelm the likes of Liquid. Yes, it costs a buyback, but one that's well worth it in the Nature's Prophet.
They couldn't touch her. She just stood there. She made it look so simple. 7,000 damage. So
Did she get all that mana back?
that first.
Was it the snake?
Yeah, it would have been a snake.
Oh, that was a full mana bar. That completely saved her.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was like the way that whole fight started too, with the silence on Insania, and he just barely, like, there was a mischief dodge by Koikfa on a right click that saved his life, which then gave him the time to get false promise after that, which is where the ultimate came out and they actually start, you know, and that created the chase down for Nigma, got the kills onto Weehaw and MC. But in the end, Miracle was just too much there, and it only gets worse now with all of that gold funneling the Medusa and Aegis coming out for them. They're in big trouble.
Step forward, 2 steps back. Big plays there, but now they've got to fight into Aegis, and like you said, the gap is growing between Arc Warden and Dusa. Mjolnir up next, but I don't know if that's going to be much of a game changer. Boxy, in the meantime, caught at the top tier 2.
Yeah, no false promise in there, 10 seconds, so he was just done for. And now they're in full split push mode. And yeah, Koikfa had the Deso queued up, but now he's switching over to the Diffusal, just seeing how ridiculous this Medusa is.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And I don't really blame him.
After talking to Lacoste, I think it feels pretty bad to have to buy mana burn against Dusa. Generally, you just want damage to do it for you. I guess Diffusal's not too bad on the Monkey King overall, but...
Well, it's really good because of the way it stacks with the clones and stuff, right?
Yes. So everything stacks on the clones now except Echo Saber. Basher still works, right? Or
No. Basher's the one that doesn't work.
is under attack.
well, Echo Saber also doesn't work.
But you get the movement speed slow from the Echo Saber still.
Oh, okay. So it like half works.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I remember when the Basher worked. That was really busted. Monkey King would be relevant as hell if Basher worked.
Well, that was why support worked, right?
Yeah.
The Echo Saber should work too. I don't know why that wouldn't.
I thought, wasn't that a patch note? Didn't they change that specifically to Gimp Monkey King? Don't you remember that?
Oh, the clone thing. You're right. Yeah, you're right. I do remember that.
I was thinking like maybe they had reverted it back and you just were big brained.
No. I remember the exact one you're talking about. Yeah.
I remember us laughing.
That was the most random change.
Like Echo Saber now only works on real heroes.
Yeah, that was a recent patch. You're right.
Yes. So part of his big time item issue.
Yeah, so now the slow...
Buddy, you almost looked like a real Bobo there.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Yeah, so the slow doesn't work anymore. That's kind of comical.
Well, speaking of Bobo, Monkey King, he's down. The MK does not have a buyback, and he's dead for 50. Swap from Kuro. That's going to catch Taiga. That's going to make it a twofer. Now Boxy on the run, but Wee is there. Another swap. Nowhere for this Bloodseeker to go. The race car is running out of gas. And now he's got a flat tire. That's 3 sidelined. Things looking grim for Liquid. Again, falling apart pretty quickly here. Only 23 minutes in and a staggering lead for Nigma.
Yeah, it's just a bit too similar, isn't it? Now, still 2.5 minutes remaining. The Aegis still sat up here on Miracle. And there it goes, the ghosts. They run out and... Yeah.
Crobulous Prophet.
It's rough to see someone just get kind of crushed like that 2 games in a row in best of ones.
Yeah, I mean,
but they just were not able to obviously win a lot of these fights. I mean, it's so close on that bottom one too.
they were well fought, and both games had this similar storyline. Well, I guess we'll hold this thought as maybe the final fight here. Taiga getting repelled, looking for a catch, but doesn't find it. Top lane of Barracks falling quickly. Nigma, though, they will actually respect this. They don't want to get wiped here. Miracle ruptured. Silence stands his ground, though. Doesn't really need to move. The Gorgon just a turret at this point as Taiga dies and buys back. Insania will follow suit. Also back in the game. Now a 7v5. Kuro, he's going to swap in and dies, but they get off a Stone Gaze. Big time silence with MC throwing in right clicks in the back. There's Aegis, but Dusa, another great Aegis carrier. And a buyback from Kuro. He'll try to TP in. Looks like Nigma want to end this now. We repelled, but Miracle pressing forward, and that's the triple kill now. Boxy also low, looks like he'll live, but no Arc Warden, no Monkey King. I don't know how they can hold this. That's Taiga in the back.
Guys, we're going to get 3 best of ones done in the time of one game from many of our other series throughout this tournament. What is that, 23 minutes, and now we're sitting at 25 minutes as Liquid are simply herded into the well. They're getting poured in there.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is both these games had followed this kind of trajectory where the opposition against Liquid just played really good, clean Dota. Just slightly better movements, slightly better stacking, very efficient gameplay, a clear strategy that was just executed a little bit better.
It kind of looked like Liquid were struggling to initiate a lot of fights, too. They kind of felt like they were just like throwing rocks at cars or something. They just kind of like bounce off, and that's it. You know? That's what every fight looked like.
Throwing rocks at cars.
They needed to smash right through the window or something, you know? They needed some really precise throws here, and they were just hitting hubcaps.
Really clean itemization from Nigma as well. You know, look at MC. Orchid straight into BKB. No messing around. 4-staff drum on the Elder Titan. Great utility. Blink, Yules, BKB on Weehaw. Wow. It's just perfect itemization, you know?
Thankfully.
But no mistakes.
Thankfully, we can drag this game for another 25 minutes, guys. Don't let me just say it's over.
Well, yeah.
Because there's an Arc Warden. So.
All right, so buddy, let's estimate the win percent. Did you cheat already?
No, I haven't looked.
What's Dota Plus? I'm going with like a good 98.
I was going to say 97.
Okay.
What do we got?
Because I think they like Arc Warden, but Deuce 99. Whoa. You got the prices right, buddy. Sorry, Deuce, I tossed in though. Can she get off this Stone Gaze? She does. Out of mana now. 4-staff back. They get a bit of a reset. Weehaw low.
Oh, he's ruptured now.
Get out of the MK ult. Can he survive? Haste rune. Yeah, that'll get countered by the rupture pretty darn quick, but Koikba destroyed.
Where did he go?
See, BKB, Insania's down. Weehaw does fall, but it takes 3 of them to finish him off. Bad looking fight for Liquid. No buybacks available on their dead.
Did you see that? Was he waved and solar crested there? Because he just took 900 damage.
That
was gross.
I don't know, bud.
Well, bye-bye Monkey King. I mean, there was also a DD on Miracle, to be fair, so I mean that's why it all happened. But
okay, that's a big part. Mickey swapped out, looking for the MKB, not gonna save him, and I think this one's gonna be GG. Trent, they're gonna wrap this up like a little Christmas present. Sorry, Liquid. You're gonna have to play in the play-in to decide if you're upper bracket or lower bracket. Nigma one step closer.
Hey, Boxy's busy right now. All right, you let him get his kill on GH.
All right, he's he's getting snowballed now though. Numerical, Frosty the Snowman.
Now Koikba's coming.
Down.
Oh, the Orchid.
He's pulling him pretty far out, but Koikba, he gets dropped pretty much immediately, dead again. Miracle beyond godlike, I believe. Just one death here, not quite deathless, but Weehaw gets some vengeance as Liquid desperately makes the final hold. They're resilient, these Liquid boys. They're going to hang in as long as they can, but now, I think, Trent, they're going to wrap this up like a nice little Christmas.
I think Liquid are just trying to bait them into buying the rapier, right? They're just trying to irritate them enough that they go for it.
Oh. Stone Gaze, Boxy dead, and smack the throne we will. Mickey doing the
yes, good. How do you like it, Nigma?
Here we go. They know this well. MKB does not work on buildings. Why? Why? Well, it doesn't matter because there's not 100% uptime. So, oh, wait. Oh, we get another round, Trent? One more?
To the well.
No Boxy, it's a 5v4, the final fight indeed. We've teased it. They're like a band that's done their farewell tour multiple times, but now the throne, it will fall. It's too much. Liquid are overwhelmed, and Nigma take this series. Well, this game.
Well, it